Jesus.
Hey guys, thanks for jumping on.
As you can see, we've gone and upgraded our live streams, and we bought some live streaming software, and I had it on mute. So thanks for telling us. I'm glad I found the thing. For everyone who's just seen us for the first time, sorry about that. We won't do it again. Hey everyone, a little heaven on earth. Hey you, how's it going? Hello, happy to see you, Hugo, Michael, no sound. Thanks for letting us know. Hola amigos, Carpe Diem. We're
Luckily,
glad
Brett
everyone's
wanted
here.
to see the comments. So
George, thanks for letting us know there's no sound. As you can see, new software. We're taking this to the next level. We love doing these lives, and this we had a little bit of software here that's going to help us do comments. It helps, like we can do stuff like, oh, boom.
wow.
I don't know why I
How
clicked
cool
that
is that?
comment, but
there we go.
we can bring up comments. We can do like live translations and stuff for this. So it's going to be really cool. Anyway, what I was saying for a few minutes there, and you couldn't hear what I was saying, was we mentioned that our AIMR appointments had been booked. So everyone, whatever you hear about AIMR is negative. I don't think I've ever heard anything positive about AIMR appointments.
Everyone's experience that we have heard, in our opinion, has been a negative view
Yeah.
of the whole experience.
Yeah, you're not in.
Everyone's
move over a bit, hun. You're like hanging off the side of the thing. There you go.
Everyone's. I just feel like too close to you. It's like I'm squished.
Should I bring the comment screen up? I've made a comment. Oh, look at that. Little comment box. Now everyone can see the comment.
He's just going to be messing around playing with it now. Anyway, as we were saying...
You're the guinea pigs. You're the guinea pigs.
As we were saying, from what we have heard and...
nice upgrade. It is a very nice upgrade. Hugo, I like it.
What we have seen on the internet and heard, people's experiences so far with the AIMR appointments has not been a very positive experience.
For those of you who don't know what the AIMR appointment is, when you're moving to Portugal, you get a visa. You have a visa for a few months, and then you have to actually go to a meeting where you get your residency. And the residency gives you 2 years, and then after that, you go for a 3-year, and then after that, I think it's a 5-year. But
yeah.
So you have to have when you have to be here, you have to have why did we have to wait a couple of weeks to book it?
We just literally just landed off the plane. So.
Oh, so there's no. Okay.
There was no reason for us waiting.
Yes.
Apart from we could have booked it in Canada, but we had to have like a Portuguese telephone number.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
And some other things that we had to have. So we just waited till we was here, and then once we got here after being a couple of weeks, once we were out of the jet lag and stuff, we finally booked them.
We booked them, and we expected, people said months, weeks, years. Like people said, we were expecting to have to wait a long time, but we've had to book 7 different appointments. Everyone had to have their own.
We was advised to book 7 appointments, each for one of us, just in case they say, because everyone, even though we're all under Brett's visa, like he is sponsoring us as a whole family unit, even though we're under his visa, everybody has their own residency visa application, even though it's kind of under Brett's umbrella, if that makes sense. So he advised us
You're all under my wing.
He advised us to book 7 appointments, even though it's more than likely we won't need all 7 of them. They'll probably just give us 2 slots, and they'll just do it, all 7 of us within them slots, but they just recommended to book all 7. So booking all 7. Yes, darling. Sorry, 1 second.
So they gave us 5. And they gave us 5 in 2 weeks. So actually on Tuesday or Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday?
Hang on.
Was it Monday or Tuesday?
What you need to find that? Okay, I can't find it right now, but as soon as I'm done, I'll find it, okay? Love you.
So they gave us 5 appointments for 2 weeks' time, which was Monday or Tuesday. We didn't tell everyone. We just said we had them in a couple of weeks because we didn't want to let everyone know we would not be in our house because we had to go to Lisbon for a few days. So we had that on Tuesday, and then mine and Amy's were actually booked for March.
In March, yeah.
So we figured, okay, we'll go to these ones and then they'll just do them all at once.
we was being wishful. We was hoping that they would just do that. We was hoping that they would just see that they'd booked 5 appointments for Tuesday, and that then they would just obviously move mine and Brett's from March to Tuesday and just get it all over and done with. But when we arrived on Tuesday, was that the case?
No, it wasn't. And Marco made a point here. Public service in general suck. We knew, like, we were going into it expecting the worst. So we were expecting there to be issues anyway. We were really surprised that we got it in, a couple of weeks, because most people say they've been waiting months or years or whatever. And there was a lot of people actually at the appointment where we were at, where they were complaining about a bunch of different stuff. But for us, we were in Lisbon. We were enjoying Lisbon. We went to the office. We stood outside for a minute.
Well, when we first arrived to the office, you was already in a, I don't know how to explain it, like a negative, like, oh no, all these people are lining up. We're going to have to wait for ages. But we just didn't know what the system was. The system was you stand outside, wait for your time slot to be called, and then you go into the waiting room.
You saying I was negative? I was not negative at all. I showed you a picture. When you go on Google and you look at the office for the AIMI office in Lisbon, there's like people piled up outside. So I showed you that. But
yeah, but even when we got there, people were aligned. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of people packed up.
So you was like, just in the way you are, like you was just like, we're going to be waiting for ages. I'm just saying how it is. That's how you are. That's what it is. So you was expecting to wait. And I spoke to the fella and he said, no, you just have to wait for your time slot. You can go have breakfast, whatever, come back at your time slot, and then we'll call your time slot and you can go on in. So we literally came back at our time. We went on in, and then we literally had a little line. They gave us, well, what they did for the people ahead was they just gave them like a, what is the, like where you get like a little ticket. Yeah, little numbered ticket. And then you go sit down, and when they call your ticket, then you go obviously in to have your IMR appointment. We got to front of the line, and then she was like, who's the next? We gave her all our passports and everything. And then she was like, oh. And then she was like, you don't have appointments today. And we was like, yeah.
Yeah, we've got emails that say we've got
I have
appointments
emails
today.
that we have 5 appointments today. And then she was like, let me go speak to someone. And then she went off, and she came back, and she was like, yeah, they've actually changed all of your children's appointments to when yours is in March. So no one let us know of this.
No.
They didn't email us. They didn't call us to let us know. We just arrived, obviously, because we had an appointment. So we're not just why would we not arrive to that appointment in March? I mean, on Tuesday, because we had an appointment. So obviously we're going to go to it. But yeah, they had changed it. Okay, be careful then. Yeah. They had changed all of our children's appointments to ours in March without letting us know. And we just went there for the fun of it, I guess.
Yeah, so it wasn't majorly stressful because we knew we'd have to go to the appointments in March anyway.
Yeah.
And it wasn't mine or Amy's appointment that was moved. It was the kids. So it wasn't a huge deal. We got to experience Lisbon. Lisbon is amazing. We've never been to Lisbon before, so lovely. It's nice to go to a big city where the kids really wanted to go to some nice restaurants and stuff. Not that there's not nice restaurants here, but as everyone knows on our channel, they like their burgers and stuff. So we actually went to a pub called George. The George.
I think it was just called the George.
I think it was the George. Yeah. It was like an English pub, and you might be thinking, well, you're not going to Portuguese, but don't forget we were in Canada for years and years and years, so we actually really miss English food. So everywhere we go, we do look for an English restaurant. Not all the time, but today we went to a nice Portuguese place, didn't we? We actually went to Aveiro today. I hope I'm saying that right, but we went to Aveiro.
Yeah, it's different because, like you said, we're from England originally, but we have been in Canada for the last 14 years. So we do love English food. So whenever we get a chance to go somewhere that's different and try, obviously, English food. I know we're in Portugal, But we just like to have English food too every now and then, as it's a treat, as we haven't had it for such a long time. So.
Yeah, so we got to experience Lisbon. So it wasn't really a huge deal not getting it. And like I say, we've gone into the whole experience. You know, right from the start, people said bureaucracy would be, the paperwork and everything's a nightmare. So we haven't, we're not really letting it get to us. We're not getting, we're not in a hurry for anything.
We went to that appointment, and she said she said that all of our appointments have been moved to March, and we was like, oh, okay. And that was it. We just said, thank you so much for your time. And that was it. And then we was on our way, and we went about the rest of our day. We went and just sightseeing, really, didn't we? And just explored the rest of Lisbon and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was
fun. We had a fun time.
It was definitely fun, for sure.
He is moving around the screens. If you
just playing, I'm playing. Oh, this is cool. Did you went on a boat? We did go on a boat today. So we did some video on the boat. So that will be in one of our next videos. I don't know if it'll be on our next one. We kind of backlogged with video now. So we've got some,
which is good, because this is what we wanted to happen. We wanted it to be. So we are.
Yeah, we did have loads of, when we were doing the house up before we sold, we had a load of footage on a hard drive, and then so we had 3 or 4 videos ahead, and then our hard drive broke, and that's when all the stress and trouble started, and we ended up not doing as many videos and just sort of slacking there. But now we're getting ahead. Obviously, there's so much we're doing. We went to Lisbon yesterday. We went on an amazing hike in the Arganil area where we are. There's a massive mount, I don't know if you call it a mountain. It is a mountain.
I don't think, from when me and the children have discussed it, there's no definition between a mountain or a hill. So it's down to your discretion.
I don't know what it is in. Well, let me just pop up my Google Translate page. I prepared. What's mountain in Portuguese? Uh-oh. What do I do?
You're doing English to English, so.
There you go.
Montanha.
So we climbed up a Montanha. I don't know if it's a mountain, but it's it's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it was big.
It's quite big, and there's a swing at the top. So we went and done that yesterday.
The time of day we went yesterday was towards the evening, and it was foggy and it was raining, so it probably wasn't the best for sightseeing.
Oh no, you could tell that the view would be absolutely phenomenal if it wasn't just rain and fog. But we still were able to see quite a bit, and just walking up there was wow, this is amazing. So I had Penny on my shoulders for quite a bit, so that was fun. But really beautiful. The one thing I really love about Central Portugal, and
Portugal so far
here specifically, inland where we are, near by the mountains, by the Montanhas, is how there's so many hikes and just beautiful things to walk around and see and do. Even Lisbon, it's very flat, isn't it? There's hills and stuff, but you don't get that sort of terrain.
Well, we noticed a difference in the terrain as we drove down.
Even going to Aveiro today is very different there, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So I like how there's so many different climates and different terrains and stuff. We've just got back from, let me just pop that comment up there. We've just got back from England with all the gear to make a Christmas cake. The Portuguese Bolo Natal doesn't compare. Awesome. We were just talking about this today from our, we have boxes. We have 20 boxes coming from England. And what?
20 boxes coming from England.
20 boxes coming from Canada. And in one of those boxes is Christmas Village. So I don't know if people have Christmas villages here, but we have a big Christmas village. We bought a lot of stuff. Went a bit crazy.
Brett got a little bit excited. Literally our last Christmas in Canada, Brett decided he was going to embrace Christmas via Christmas villages.
I'm getting old, so Christmas villages excite me now. So we've got a couple of train sets and all the little different shops and stuff like that. So I'm excited to, hopefully it comes before Christmas. And we can get that ready.
They haven't got back to me yet as to when they're coming, so I guess we'll just see.
So AIMI appointment was a bit of a nightmare.
A nightmare.
Not really. It didn't get to us at all. Like we're not stressed about it at all. Oh, I missed this one. Let me pop this one up. Nikki, how's the car hunt going? We extended our rental for another week here. We found there's no progress since our last live last week because we just can't decide. We found one. I found a vehicle in Porto, and I was going back and forward with the date because I was messaging in Portuguese through WhatsApp, and I was negotiating. But I found it. I was like, "Yeah, this is great. I'll come and pick it up this weekend or whatever." It was a Citroën Jumpy, but it was like 60. I think it had less than 60,000 kilometers on it, and it was about 35,000 euros. And I tried to first. I got the extension on the warranty because I wanted 2 years warranty instead of 18 months. He said, "Yeah, that's fine." And then I said, "Well, can we do a little something on the price just because I want to get a backup camera and this and that?" And I was just trying to get the price down a bit more, but it didn't go too well because once we'd negotiated, he said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but it actually went this morning." And then he offered me another vehicle, which was very similar. It had 8,000 or 9,000 more kilometers, but it was only 200 euros less than that one. So I just left it there. So yeah, we're continuing to do the search.
Yeah,
it's a tough one because I hate. I'm not interested in vehicles. I've never really cared much for vehicles. It's not something I'm interested in. And the position we are now, like where we want to not have any debt, not have any payments. We want to just buy a car, and it's something I'm spending a lot of money on for something I don't really, even though we need it.
Yeah,
it's just a frustrating situation. So we're renting our vehicle. We have a VW Caddy at the minute, which is getting us around. It's a nice, tidy vehicle. It's not ideal. I can't really drive it. It's too uncomfortable. But it's costing 208 euros a week.
Yeah. So we don't want to keep spending that. Obviously, we need to sort something out.
But we're not in a crazy hurry. Hopefully this week we get something. But yeah, that's an update there, Nikki.
There's loads of comments.
I did.
All over.
Yeah. Sorry. Fish and chips. Yeah, we did have fish and chips. Hang on. Problem. Welcome. Portuguese public services in general suck. Well, I could show you Aveiro. Is that where you are, Hugo, in Aveiro? It's a beautiful, beautiful town. Again, we didn't get much time to explore it. We didn't sort of head over there till 11, 12, and then we went for a meal in the sort of centre of the town.
As soon as we arrived, it was like lunchtime, and
we were pretty hungry.
Like, I'm hungry.
And then we were
moaning you was hungry too.
Well, I didn't eat anything, so everyone else had. Because another thing we did last night is we found a nice curry place, didn't we?
In India.
Yeah, so British people love curry. We love curry, and we got a kebab a few weeks ago in Aveiro do Hospital, and they did curry as well. So we were going to go there, but then we found one that was like 10 or 15 minutes from us where we are. So we zipped over to there. We ordered a ton of curry, far too much to eat. So the kids and everyone had curry for breakfast as well. And then we went to Aveiro.
Today we did, yeah.
We went, had lunch. That took a while. Like it was pretty slow there. And not letting it get to us. We know things are a bit slower. So we just sort of sat there
We just sat there
chatting.
Had some lunch. And then
I had a couple of beers.
And then we just went.
I've been having a couple of pints of beer everywhere I go. It's like a new hobby of mine.
Yeah.
We got some ice cream from a nice ice cream place there in Aveiro.
The ice cream place caused me a lot more stress than it should have for just getting ice creams. It melted way too quickly. I don't know what was going on. The kids said it's because it was real ice cream.
It's just the type of ice cream.
But it was like melting way too fast.
It wasn't that hot.
No, it wasn't really hot.
And I had cream
He had a chocolate ice cream with cream pants on.
Cream trousers on, and it dripped on the bottom of them. So luckily I was able to roll my trousers up a bit,
but it was causing.
It was a stressful.
It was melting all over Penelope quicker than she could eat it. Bless her. And it wasn't even really a hot day, so it was causing a lot more mess than it should have.
Yeah, and then we went to on the boat. So we did go on the boat there, which was good. The guy
we had a tour.
The guy was pretty funny on there. So that was nice to see all the fishermen. You go past the marketplace, the fish market, and go past all the houses where the salt flats are.
The shopping mall and stuff like that.
That was cool. And then we jumped off. We went to Leroy Merlin, which is the first time
you guys said that we should check that out.
Last live, you recommended Leroy Merlin. So we went there to pick up a load of bits. We're trying to patch up. We've got we're in a really old house, and underneath us there's like a little cellar sort of area where you can stack all your wood and all that stuff. And there's gaps in the floorboards, and there's like ants and a few little bits coming up into the kids' rooms. It's all right for us because we're up here, so we're all right. But the kids are down there, and there's stuff climbing through. So I got some cork in, some brown cork to put in some of the bigger gaps. Just a few bits like that. We wanted to look at dehumidifiers because that's going to be needed. We wanted to
find a fire guard,
fire guards, fire alarms because there's no fire alarms here, and my mum is stressing about electrical issues and stuff. So I'll make her feel better about that. Carbon monoxide alarm because there's no carbon monoxide alarm here. Just a few little bits like that. So Leroy Merlin was someone you recommended last weekend. So we popped in there today on the way home. That was it. So we didn't really get to experience Aveiro much. Much, but it was nice, and we'll definitely go back there. Breeze picked it as our place she wants to move to. So
she said, "Let's go check it out to see if it's anything. It's good."
Yeah. She wants to be near the beach. She wants to be closer to the coast. And a built-up area where there's lots of stuff to do. So, I don't know. We still don't know where we want to live. Okay, let me just go down here. Did you find... No, we didn't find the market, unless that's the one you go past in the boat. It's a Serra, probably.
The mountain.
Oh, yeah. It is. What is the name of it?
Huh?
What is the name of that mountain?
I don't know. We didn't have any Dr. Pepper, no. No Dr. Pepper.
We weren't really looking that hard. What I'm going to do actually from now on is I'm going to take the comments from the go lives that we do as a useful resource if you're watching this. I know most of our viewers are Portuguese, but if you're watching this and you're from England or Canada or America, whatever, thinking about the move or looking for advice, I'm going to take all of the comments that we get on our videos because we get so much helpful comments from you guys, and I'm just going to have ChatGPT summarize it, and then we're going to drop it into our community. The link to our community, we haven't really launched it yet, but it's in the description. So all of those will be in there, and then you'll just be able to basically get a summarized rundown of all of the useful, helpful information that comes out of these go lives because there really is it's great for us. It's the best thing about having this YouTube channel.
For sure. It's very helpful.
Yeah. We started the YouTube channel for a few reasons, and that was not one, but it's actually the biggest thing, the help. The fact that we can ask any questions and we just get answers and emails and messages, you guys WhatsApp and all that stuff, it's really super helpful.
You already read that one,
Montanha, which would be a highland. Serra, okay, there you go. Which would be highland. Serra. Centre and North Portugal is basically hills and mountains. I think Aveiro is the furthest north of Porto. We've been to Porto, but only to drop the car off and pick the car up. Yeah. So we haven't really explored much of northern Portugal. Lisbon is the city of the 7 hills.
You don't have to keep putting every comment up at the bottom. Another person said it as well.
Lisbon is known by the Sea of the Seven Hills. That's awesome. I mean, it was very hilly. Like I went walking around we were walking around, weren't we? And it was
Lisbon as a city is very hilly.
But I just mean
There's
there's no
lots of
like, it's not the same as here, is it? With the stairs.
You mean that there's not a massive city on the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not, is it?
I just like this. I like the look of this area. I like how it's all little villages everywhere. You know, I like it.
The streets were. We was warned about the streets, about the cobblestones and how slick and stuff they was, wasn't we?
Wear proper good footwear, which I didn't do.
And then, luckily, none of us fell over. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Luckily, none of us fell over, but it was giving me anxiety with Penelope running up and down, and I was scared she was going to slip and fall.
Hello, HLP Studios. How are you doing? There's a huge village Christmas in Óbidos. That's northwest of us, I think, as well, is it?
I don't know.
I've seen that on the map. Well, I'll have to set up another scene with a Google map on next time, then we can look at that together. Finally got to be on the live, so we know. Who are you, HLP Studios? I know you, but I don't know from the name. I don't know from your name who this is. When you come into Porto, we will be in Porto next weekend, probably.
Maybe.
We've got to drop our vehicle off. So
depends if we have one. So hopefully we'll have one by then. That's the goal, hey? To have one.
Oh, there you go. On a positive note, that's good news, Jack. On a positive note, you're entering the slow season, so car rental prices will be lower. That's good to know. So if we do need to rent it for a bit longer, we're not in a hurry. I'm not going to rush into anything just to get it. So if we need to rent it for, get a rental for another week or two, that's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's where we go for Christmas, huh? Óbidos.
Christmas Wonderland.
That sounds good to me. I think I've probably watched some YouTube videos on it. I've watched some Christmas YouTube videos of Portugal.
Yeah, we have seen some with.
I've got a question from the kids. Halloween. Does anyone do anything for Halloween? Mm-hmm. I know it's an American thing, but they do it in England. We've always done it in Canada. We've seen a lot of Halloween costumes mm-hmm. and stuff here.
Decorations and stuff.
Yeah, like what's the deal with Halloween here, guys? Is it a thing? Do you all go out and do stuff or what? PSA engine, the crap. Go VW engines, auto. Mercedes-Benz is overpriced and last resort Renault engine is good, but electronics is no good. So VW, yeah, there is a Mercedes-Benz we've been looking at in Viseu. The lady's been messaging me today, but it's over double more kilometers and it's over double what a lot of the other vehicles we were looking at. But I know VWs can be quite expensive as well for what I'm looking for. And there's not that many. I know Toyotas are really Japanese engines are good. VWs are good, but it's hard to find deals on those.
Some of them were really old, weren't they? The camper vans and stuff.
Oh, VW camper. Yeah, there's a VW camper van I was looking at. I had a VW camper. Well, my parents had one when I was younger, so I'd love to get one at some point. But probably not a good idea for our family vehicle. But there was a nice one, redone, and it was like 40 grand, I think, for it. But I don't know anything about vehicles, so it's not something I can do fix myself. And that if I could tinker with them and mess around, but I know a 1970s engine is going to be pretty basic, but it's just not something I don't want to be working on that stuff anyway, and I don't want to have it always in the garage either, because we need something to actually get around with.
Mm-hmm.
Handcrafted ice cream. Yeah, it was really good ice cream. I do love ice cream. It's my favorite food, but
if you were to call it food.
Yeah, it's food.
Is it?
Yeah, it's great. Hugo's going to be our guide next summer in Aveiro. That sounds awesome, Hugo. Aveiro. There you go. Sorry if I've been butchering that. Aveiro. Jack. What happened with the water issue in the breaker? Did you find the root cause of the issue?
Still dripping.
It's not.
It's still dripping.
But it's not from anywhere around.
The breaker is still dripping water. So I don't understand how this breaker could have been anywhere holding this amount of water.
No, because there's not that much water that's actually come out of it. It's not like drip, drip, drip. It's
the
like a
espresso cup is like that full.
No, it's not. Go and get it.
No, I'm not going to get it.
It's not that full. You're over exaggerating.
I didn't say that full. I said that full.
There's a type. It's dripping.
An espresso cup is only that big. It's like that full.
The water is not coming from anywhere else from the breaker. It's the breaker itself. I just haven't, and we didn't get a breaker. That's why we went to Leroy Merlin. We didn't actually get a breaker.
No, I thought you already have one downstairs.
I'm not putting that one in. I'm getting a brand new one. Anyway, so the issues, I just haven't changed the breaker out yet. The breaker needs to be swapped out. But there's no water coming from anywhere else. 100 million %. I've pulled the wire that comes out of the top. I've pulled it all apart. There's about 5 inches of wire. So you can see each individual wire. You can see all the conduit. You can the box is off the wall. There's nothing coming from the box. Like I had loads of comments of people saying it's this, it's this, it's this. But it's not. There's no water coming from anywhere else. I think the breaker was submerged in water or sitting out in.
It has a lot of water in it because the espresso cup it's getting full.
It's not. It's not. It's about 1/4 of an inch of water has dripped out of there. It's dripping every few hours.
So it's a lot of water.
It's not a lot of
water.
Like
there shouldn't be any water in there.
I'm a plumber. I know what a lot of water is. That's not a lot of water. We agree with Marco.
It's a lot more water than should be in there.
Yeah, we are looking for a VW. We've got a VW Caddy at the minute, which it's a really nice vehicle. It's just not big enough for us. Is it?
No, it's not big enough.
It's not big enough. We need big. Bigger the better.
If we don't want Brett to drive, then it would be good.
I can't drive it. What are you on about? You nearly crashed like 3 times today. Most words pronounced like ooh, yeah. Most words ending in O are pronounced like ooh, as in boo. Aveiro. Obrigado. Hi, good night. Greetings from Porto. How is evolving? You're staying here. Hope well. It's going good. It's going really good. We're still settling in.
Mm-hmm. We're still adjusting. Obviously, it's a big adjustment, especially for the children and stuff that have grown up in Canada.
Yeah,
it's different for them for sure.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to get settled in a bit more. We've got to do more exploring. We've got to get the kids. We're going to go up to school tomorrow morning and see if we can. I know it's late, but we're going to see if we can get the kids into school, just so they can learn the language a lot quicker because we're
going to go to the school for language things as well. I think that's what we're going to go to the school for.
Yeah. So we've got a 17-year-old, 16-year-old that they're not going to be going to school here. They'll be going to university if they want to go to university. So we're just going to find out about language classes for them and for us, for me and Amy.
Mm-hmm.
So we can start doing the language classes with them because they just need to learn the language to then. Yeah.
That's fine.
You want a big comment, lady?
No, it's fine. I can't read it.
We need to learn we need to learn the language. They need to learn the language so they can then do their university. So they'll have a year or 2 to get. I think they needed B1 for Portuguese university.
We don't know. Brett, we don't actually know what they need or anything. We just
met someone who told us what.
We're just going off of what someone told Brett yesterday. Exactly.
Someone who has an 18-year-old who brought them over when they were younger, and now they're going to university here. But his advice was to get lessons going for me, Amy, for Layla and
The older ones.
the older two. So they have a certain level, so they can then get the equivalent. I don't know what they do. That they look at their grades and everything in Canadian grades, and then they'll just do the equivalent for getting into university and stuff. But they do need a certain level of Portuguese language to do that. So that's what we need to do for them. And then for the other ones, we're going to go to the local schools here and just see if we can get them in. I know we're a bit late, but apparently they'll do what they can to get them in. So we'll see how that goes. Good night. Greetings from Porto. Hope you'll stay here. Hope well. Yeah, it's going really well. Really appreciate it. Hi from Madeira. For your smoke and gas sensors, there is a brand called Shelly that's good, works on your phone as an app. Just an idea for you guys. You will definitely look into that. There was no carbon monoxide alarm. I want to get a carbon monoxide alarm. There was a gas alarm. I don't know what the use of that is because you can smell gas.
And there was a heat alarm.
It just goes off and before you.
There was a heat alarm too.
There was a heat alarm.
I don't know what that's for either.
Yeah, so we just got a couple of smoke alarms.
I've never seen that before. Is that a regular thing, or is that just a thing here?
Not in Canada. No.
Like,
you have smoke. You have to have smoke alarms. You have to have carbon monoxide alarms. Carbon monoxide, you can't smell it, so that's why it's dangerous. If there's a gas leak, there's a gas leak. But I guess it would give you a few seconds or notice, or maybe go off to someone else.
So you don't start a fire, isn't it? So you don't maybe start a cigarette or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're going to smell it if there's a gas leak. You should visit. How do I pronounce that?
Put it in your little thing over there, and it'll tell you, won't you?
Put it in my little thing. She said. Oh,
not that one.
Oh dear.
What have you done?
What have I done? There we go. We're good.
You've just messed it up now. What have you done? Look, just type that in over there.
The Jasper of Portugal.
Just type that in. Then you can know how to say it properly.
Yeah, I'm just going to go to...
Oh, my goodness.
What have we done?
There's too many buttons. I don't like it. You're just touching stuff.
I've got to practice. These are the guinea pigs. You don't mind, guys, do you?
You've typed it in English, darling.
In the wrong side.
Oh, my gosh.
In here? Oh, my gosh. What have we done?
Geres.
Okay.
Is that how I say it, or is that wrong? I think this sometimes tells you wrong as well. Because I've said a few things that I've used on this and people have looked at me and like, what are you saying?
Geres.
Our language thing.
You should visit Geres.
Our language thing that you was learning, you was convinced that they're teaching you wrong too, hey?
What one?
Some of the, like, fork and that, knife or something.
Yeah, they were. Finally caught... Oh, Matt, how's it going? You finally caught a live. I hope your journey is going well. And Orbidos is south. Okay. Yeah, I have seen it on the map.
You don't have to keep clicking everybody's comment.
Well, now everyone knows what I'm commenting on if I do that.
It's Miguel.
Oh, hey, Miguel. How's it going? Around Porto is also a good place to live. You're close to the beach and also the mountain. I'm not going to try and say that. But we will definitely, this will make it into the Go Live Gold. We're going to call it the Go Live Gold. And that will be in our Go Live Gold file in our community. Orbidos South. It's definitely somewhere we're going to check out. So many places that have been recommended that we need to go to. So I meant to type PSA engine, Citroën and Peugeot. So avoid Citroën and Peugeot. Okay.
We don't really know anything about cars.
I don't know anything. My brother-in-law is a mechanic for like 20 years and he's coming this month. So we might still have him. He might be here. We might still be renting when he gets here. I hope not, but he's definitely going to do, like, he'll come here once a year at least, or we'll drive there, once a year. So we'll see each other a couple of times a year at least, and he's going to service.
I hope so.
He's going to service.
At least.
he's going to service all my vehicle and that every time I see him. So
Does he know this, or you're
Yeah,
just
he's like-
you're
yeah.
telling him now? This is it. You're telling him.
Francagina.
Did you try it yet?
No, I did see it today. So we went to Aveiro.
The thing is, as well, like, I want to say this from not a place like not to embrace it or anything, but we're not really big into a lot of seafood stuff. Me
You
and the
are, no.
children.
I like to try everything, so I'm just one of those people that just will try stuff. But they're sort of set in their ways of
No, we're not setting the
American
ways.
food.
No, we're not. I just know I have tried it, and I just know I don't like it. So I don't really want to order something that I know I'm not going to necessarily like.
You haven't tried Portuguese food.
I have tried seafood and fishy stuff.
Yeah, but the seafood we tried in
I just don't like
the
the taste of it.
bacalao, you loved it. You said it was great.
Yeah, I like cod.
Yeah. How do you know you're not going to like something else unless you try it? Let's not have a full-on domestic on here anyway.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, I don't like a lot of the taste of it. So, and I know they don't. And Brie refuses to eat it because it's against her, what she believes in, eating fish and stuff. So, Brett
This is what I have to deal with. So when we go around looking at when we have to go around looking at.
Okay. Brett wanted to go to a real authentic Portuguese place today, but a lot of the menus we was looking at when we was walking up and down in Aveiro had a lot of fish dishes. But
they have a lot of other stuff as well.
I know, but when they just see the fish dishes, they kind of freak out.
But there's going to be fish in a lot of restaurants here, so they got to sort of get over that.
Okay, but they're trying,
haven't they, guys?
They're trying.
Back me up, chat.
You don't need backup. They're just they're literally trying.
But the Francagina,
the only one
I did see it today in a restaurant, and I said, if we go here, that's what I'm having. Yeah. But we didn't. We didn't end up going there. So we went to a restaurant, and I asked for they had a like a sauce. What do you call it? Sausage.
Sausage, yeah. Sausage. Ooh, it's clicking on stuff again.
Oh, there we go.
Where can they see this then? How can they see this?
They can see it.
Where?
Oh, no, hang on. Hang on, chat.
You're meant to be on layers. Can you stop? There we go.
You just said sausage.
Because you've got it on Latin, Brett.
Oh.
That's not going to work, is it? Now you've got Latin to English.
Salsicha.
Oh,
there you go. Salsicha. You was right.
I told you. You've got it on Latin, though. You need English, darling.
Oh
my God. It's still salsicha.
Salsicha.
So I had a salsicha, and it was, and they brought it over, and it was on like fire. It was lit on fire,
Literally
so that was cool.
On fire.
And then I had that with some lovely.
He was sat right beside the 3-year-old, literally with fire, and then the boy the other side messing around, going near the fire.
Nearly took my eyebrows off a couple of times. But so yeah, cooked that for a bit, and then the bread here is amazing. Had some bread, had some.
You had 2 different charcuterie boards, is what you had.
Yeah, cheese, some really nice spicy cheese with olives and some Superbock. 2 large pints of Superbock. How can't get much more traditional than that, hey?
Yeah.
So it was really good. That was I went with whatever they had Portuguese. That was it. Like, unfortunately, but
yeah,
I'm trying to get. I need like a Portuguese buddy who I can go and try all this food with, or I'm just going to be like one of them YouTube channels that goes around on my own, try going on all these restaurants. So that's the way we're heading here. You can, if you click back on the comment one, huh? There you go. Up, chat box.
I can't even see it.
She can't see. She can't read, so.
I can read. I just can't see.
Okay.
I have glasses on my head, but he forbids me to wear them, so.
Oh no, can't log in. Sadly, that's not good. Stick with it. It's just one of those little hurdles you got to get over. It's a thing now here in Portugal.
What's the thing here?
What's the thing here? What's the thing here in Portugal?
It's lots of.
Yep, here we do a lot of parties. Halloween.
I know, but can you go trick or treating?
Yeah, do they have trick or treating? Where you go door to door saying.
And you might say there's loads of parties, but are they for children or adults? Because they have adult parties for
Where do we
Halloween
take
and
kids?
stuff.
What do we do with children?
Because they have like parties at pubs and stuff and clubs and stuff in Canada, but they're for adults. They're not for children.
Hugo decorates the house for Halloween. Halloween isn't a big thing. Isn't a big thing here. It's not huge in. I wouldn't say it's huge in Canada, really.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it's a big thing.
Not every house is done.
But it is a it is a big thing. It is a big thing.
England, it wasn't.
It is now. It's a lot more.
Oh, is it? Because everything's Americanized, isn't it?
It is a lot more now.
Americanized.
Sophie and the kids and that go all the time. It is a bigger thing now than when we was there, for sure. When we was young, it wasn't a big thing, and we used to go on base.
Mostly the kids celebrate it. Yeah, it's all for the kids. Like,
yeah, we're not asking for ourselves.
I know, but some people get excited, don't they, about parties and stuff. The kids go trick or treat in my hometown, not a big city. The kids do it sometimes. Yes, Halloween is a thing here, but they go around in the morning after church. That's interesting. That is interesting.
But why would they go around after church? Do they not do it on Halloween day? On the day of Halloween? Because it's not always on a Sunday.
We don't usually go knock door to door asking for candy. I've always thought it was really weird going knocking on people's door asking for candy, but Opel Vivaro. Yeah, I think I've looked at them. I just didn't really know because it's not a common brand for I haven't heard of that brand before, Paolo. So let me know. Is that a decent vehicle? I'm just a bit wary of the brand because I haven't heard of the brand. Another brand I haven't heard of is Cupra. I think it's someone said it's a Spanish brand, but it's really nice looking vehicles. I just haven't really heard of it. Mercedes are the best, but you have to invest in it.
Is the Opel one the one with the lightning badge? The one that I said.
Yeah, they're nice looking vehicles. Mercedes, we went and looked at one last week, and it was really nice. And it was, I just don't want to spend €60,000. That's 100,000 Canadian dollars. That's a year's salary for a lot of people in Canada.
The thing is, as well, like when we took the car that we're in now to Lisbon this past week, the car that we're in is bigger than an average car, but it's not as big as the kind of car we're trying to get. And we do come up with some problems in the car that we're in now, which is just a little bit bigger than an average car, right?
Yeah.
Like when we was going to our rental, like the Airbnb where we stayed while we was in Lisbon, to get to the parking, like it had underground parking.
Yeah.
And you had to come down like the slope, the ramp to get down to the parking. Then it was kind of like a U-shaped to get round, to go down into the underground.
Oh, yeah. We got some video. This is going to be in our video on Thursday.
And the bit turning to go round, like the U shape of it, like if we was in any big of a vehicle.
Oh, we was no like millimeters from getting
There's
stuck.
No way.
The guy said when he said, "What are you driving?" and Amy said a VW, and he was like, "Oh, like."
He said,
"You
should be able to." He said, "You should be able to." He said, "You might just have to go back and forth a little bit." So I was like, "Okay." And then when we arrived, I completely forgot that he'd even said that. And
so Amy,
I was going to avoid going in there.
Yeah.
But we didn't. And when we was already in there, it was too late.
Yeah.
And then we was back and forth.
Well,
and
you keep saying we.
I
was back wedged in there. Amy wedged it right in there, good, didn't you?
Sometimes I just have to smile. And then I didn't want to crash it. I didn't want, because we was like at a slant on a hill into the wall, and I didn't want it to accidentally roll into
And you
the
were
hill.
trying to reverse, and every time you were trying to reverse, it was like edging forward.
It kept like jolting forward.
Mm.
So I didn't want it to jolt forward into the wall. So I said, I'm getting out, Brett. You can do this, because if I'd have hit it into the wall, I'd have never heard the end of it. So I just said, you can take
You're not
over.
hear the end of it anyway.
You can take over. You can do this. And if you jolt it into the wall, it's on you.
So then I'd got in and got round the corner perfectly fine in
You
about
didn't.
30 seconds. Yeah, I did.
You kept slamming your foot on the brake. You was like, what is going on? What is going on?
Yeah, because every time you take your foot off because it's automatic, every time, imagine if it was manual, God, that would have been a freaking nightmare. Anyway, we got in, no damage to the rental vehicle.
No. And then we parked, and then we was like dreading having to get it out.
Yeah.
And we just left it in there the whole time we was in Lisbon.
We were like,
luckily,
we're not even going to take it out.
Luckily, we was in like the perfect location in Lisbon. We was able to walk everywhere. It really was a great place. Like
it was like 20-minute walk. 20-minute walk to that big square, wasn't it, with the Lisbon and
to the beach,
big
to
fountain
the ocean and stuff. Yeah. It was a really good spot. It was like 10-minute walk to the AIMI appointment.
Yeah.
We walked all over the city and stuff. So it was really good. Luckily, our car got stuck in there and we could just walk everywhere and we didn't have to.
And then when we went out, I was driving, so we just straight out, no problems.
Straight out.
Aveiro is the Venice of Portugal. Yeah,
That's
it was
why
very
we went there.
It was very Venice-y vibes for sure.
I have been to Venice, and it was slightly like it.
They've got the same sort of boats.
Yeah.
I thought then they had
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
They have, where in Cambridge in England you can go on the boats like that. That was quite cool, wasn't it? The gondolas.
Did you ever do it?
Yeah.
Did you? I never did.
Oh no. Well, you went to Venice, so that's a bit better than
Cambridge.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Cambridge is probably pretty famous as well, isn't it?
Obviously, I went to Cambridge loads, but I just never went on them boats. Maybe when we go there, we'll have to go.
Soon you need fishes to put inside the house all over. We're working on the fish. I like fish. I like...
You don't like salmon?
I don't like raw salmon. I really don't like raw salmon. I like salmon steak, but I'm a bit pickier with the fish, but I'll eat anything. Like, I'll try anything. Whatever.
Today you realised you like olives.
You like mussels though, don't you? Oysters. She has snails. You had snails before. I know that's not fish, but that's sort of...
What the
I'm just throwing that in there because you do have some crazy stuff. Like snails is...
Yeah, I do like stuff. I don't know why you're saying it like I just eat bad stuff all the time, drinking Dr. Pepper. I haven't actually had any Dr. Pepper.
You're putting that on yourself.
You just come on here saying I like bad food, American food, candy,
You do like
crisps,
you do like
Dr. Pepper.
It's not about the mileage. Marco says it's not about the mileage, it's about how the mileage was done. So a lot of the vehicles I've been looking at are like ex-lease. The one I was trying to get was I'm glad I didn't, because everyone said don't get a Citroën, but it was a Citroën. It was an ex-rental.
You still have to actually call the place
that we're renting from.
Yeah, and say, do you have any...
But it had full service history and it only had one owner. So I don't know. Who knows how they've driven it. Your accent is honestly perfect. I need to screenshot that and show my kids because they're just savages. They say I'm terrible.
Do you mean our English accent?
Oh, yeah. Where did we go? And we went to Continente, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In Arganil. And the guy behind the cashier, he was Portuguese, obviously Portuguese. And then when he got to us, he started talking English, and he was like, he had more of an English accent than we did, didn't he? It was really weird, but he said he lived there for a few years. He was only a young guy, but
so obviously how he had learnt to talk English was in England, and he had picked up an accent with learning it.
Yeah, he had like the accent as well. So I hope one day we have like a Portuguese accent, like people can't even tell. Yeah,
because now when people look at us, they know straight away that we're English. I don't know what vibe we're giving, but obviously it's a very we are English vibe. And Brett hasn't even been wearing his touristy hat and his get up and his satchel and stuff. So
yeah, they just talk to you, not like hello. It's like, no, I actually want to.
Yeah, but in Lisbon, it was very
Everyone
English.
was speaking
Everything
English.
was English, wasn't it?
Yeah,
All
it
the
seemed like all the
menus-
foreigners were speaking English.
All the menus had English. Everything had English.
Yeah.
Um,
So I feel like if we were there, we would just wouldn't learn the language. It wouldn't be
easy to go there and not learn the language.
Yeah, I mean, even here, there's people here that haven't learned the language in there. There's tight communities of English people here
that we have experienced,
that we have met that don't speak English, that don't speak any Portuguese, and
they've been here for years and they just haven't even
which
learnt it or
I don't want to put
it. Maybe
I don't want to put myself in a position where it's easy not to learn it.
Yeah,
I want to actually learn it. So we're gonna go up to school tomorrow. We're gonna get those classes booked. We're listening to I go for a lot of hikes and stuff, and I'm always listening to Spotify and learn Portuguese on there. We have bought a course, but it's like hard to get the time to like sit there and just for an hour and go through it. But we are doing it every day. We are trying. We're trying to talk amongst ourselves, saying stuff, aren't we?
Reading the books and stuff, and got a few different books and flashcards and stuff for the kids and stuff. What are you doing? What is that? What is it flashing red for?
Oh, because I got my thing over here.
Oh.
Guys, if you're watching, we've got 53 people watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Most of the people who watch our channel aren't subscribed yet. We'd really appreciate. We're like a few subscribers away from 3,000, which is awesome. We've had like 1,000 subscribers join this month. So yeah, we're going to do a video on. We're going to do more. I know we've been doing a few vlogs just because there's been so much stuff to shoot and thing, but we do want to do some like educational, informational stuff. Stuff about learning the language, stuff about YouTube, getting monetized on YouTube, like sharing that part of the journey as well. A lot of people are searching for that information. So we do want to do some videos on that, but to share more of the journey on YouTube, what we're doing with that. But just in case you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, the schools here have Portuguese for non-natives. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been told like there, and there's a lot of free classes as well. So it's great that you give people that opportunity.
Ronaldo,
Jerez,
you're like way behind with the comments.
Oh no, I'm so far behind.
Because people are.
No, Jerez. No, the accent is awful. Okay, you just said I had a good accent. No, you're saying it's terrible. We are witnessing Watergate 2. How airtight is the house? You shouldn't worry too much. Not very airtight.
We actually had, it was quite windy last night, and a lot of the windows are single pane, and I was pretty scared. It sounded like
they're all single pane.
Oh, are they? I thought these ones were newer ones.
Oh no, they're double pane.
Yeah.
We've got 3 double pane windows.
It was quite windy last night.
Glazed. Double glazed.
Single pane. Single
glazed, double glazed. They're all single glazed apart from these ones. They're double glazed.
Yeah, but a single pane of glass.
Yeah, these have one pane. Yeah. The other ones are like little windows and little pane.
What are you saying right now? What do you mean? Anyway, the glass was like rattling. It was scaring me because it was quite windy.
Yeah, shoot us an email, HLP Studios, if you're still here. Sorry, I'm miles behind. Let me just catch up here. Porto of genuine persons, like a big family. Yeah, we haven't experienced Porto. It does look nice from the outside.
No, we haven't actually been there. We've only been there when we arrived, and then we literally just got in our rental, drove to where we are, and then we've gone back there to go to IKEA, change a rental from a big one to a little one, and then came back here. That's literally our 2 experiences of Porto.
Yeah.
So we haven't got to explore the city there yet, but we do look forward to going there soon.
And that's where you have to eat.
You will try that there for sure.
Yeah.
That's where you can try it. That's where
because we've tried it in Porto.
You did,
but we tried it in IKEA. So obviously it's not going to be very good in IKEA. seafood in the Algarve. Yeah, Algarve is on the list. It's a bit further down the list, but
No, it's pretty high on my list. I'd like to go there.
yeah, but we have a lot of stuff going on here now, don't we? Golden Bream. Peaceful Pack says Golden Bream.
Quick, pop that out there.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But the trouble is, I'm so far behind in the comments, we're sort of getting lost. I don't like cod either.
No, I like cod.
Yeah, she likes a bit of cod.
I just don't really like the other fishy tastes.
You don't
cod
like
doesn't
super
really, cod
fishy
doesn't
stuff,
really
do you?
taste of anything, does it? Really?
I like the sardines.
Levi, actually, our son likes fish and chips, so he had cod the other day when we went to that restaurant that you mentioned. The what's it called? The George.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very upset that it had bones all in it. So he was eating it, and then he had a mouthful of bones, and he was very upset. He said, "I can't eat that now."
So I just just eat the bones.
So that really upset him. So I don't know now if he'll eat fish anymore.
We have many restaurants only dedicated to meat. That's good to know. We do have a nice restaurant that we have been to a few times here now.
Yeah.
That serves a lot of meat. They don't sell fish, do they? But we all have we've ordered a bunch of stuff in there and we like it all. So we just haven't gone in there with the cameras. Still getting used to going into that. We've done a lot of that, but sometimes it's nice just to go out and enjoy your meal without like a camera trying to do stuff, trying to enjoy
sardines,
it as well.
I don't like them, yes. Portuguese love sardines, and I have tried sardines. So don't say I haven't tried stuff, because I have tried sardines a couple of times.
I like sardines. I had it on bread on toast, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Really crispy. It was really good. I liked it.
And we had them fried one time, and I have tried them.
I just don't like.
And I will try them again.
Salmon,
not
raw salmon. I don't like raw salmon.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't like that either. Just the smell of it makes me want to throw up.
Put Jeres. They don't like how I said that. Let me do that again. Going back here.
No, oh my gosh! You're not translating it from English to Portuguese, because
Jeres. Aveiro is a coastal city. Is expected to have tons of fish. Of course, George.
Had loads of bakeries, though. I was very excited by all the bakeries. There was lots of yummy bakeries.
Finally, the robots speak well. It was chorico.
That's what you can actually ask, if they know anywhere where they'll sell like fire guards and stuff.
Yeah, where do we get fire guards, guys?
Or should I just buy them offline? Should I just buy a fire guard?
I think you buy it offline.
Do you know, does everyone understand what we mean by a fire guard as well?
Chorico. That's what I had. That was good. It was quite good. The chorico. It's very good.
The salsicha.
I need a plumber. My plumbing days are behind me. It's a good way to make friends, I think, being a plumber. But my knees and my back are 20 years of plumbing has not been without listening to people telling me, look after your knees. Look after your knees and your back, because you've only got one set. Well, you can get knee replacements, can't you?
Can in Canada. They hand them out now to anyone.
Yeah. But yeah, my knees are not very good. It's quite painful to kneel, so I'll try and avoid it.
Looks like they don't do Halloween here then, so we'll have to be doing our own Halloween celebration.
Yeah, we can just pretend that they can.
Or just keep knocking on the front door.
Come down the street and do it on our door, yeah.
Great. Let's keep knocking on the door.
And what there's going to be lots of holidays and traditions and stuff that we have never experienced that we don't know about that they do, isn't there?
Yeah, I know. Like the one that we just went to.
Like the one where they run into your house, and what was that one up north? I watched a video on David Portugal where they dress up in like these scary. Yeah, what's that? That's like a bit Halloweeny. They dress up in these crazy outfits and run around
taking women.
Women, yeah.
Let's not
Which
go to
one's that? I don't think they do that anymore. That's what they used to do back in the olden days, but they still like celebrate it. Cupra are the sport part of VW. I feel like this is not a very good way to do this because we're so far behind on the
It's because you're so slow at doing this.
Maybe we should have this up on another screen, almost.
Okay, just scroll because you.
Okay, I'm going to catch up, guys. Here we go. That's the carnival. It's the. There you go.
You're typing in. It's not.
Caritos. That's the carnival. Chorizo. And what did this say then? Oh, I think it's because I'm typing it in without that little what do you call it?
They all have different words.
Yeah, because that turns that into an S sound and
can't do it now.
Okay. I think it's because I've just typed it into the translator.
I don't know how you put them little things underneath the words and stuff.
Yeah, that's why though, because that yeah, we're learning, guys. We're learning.
I really can't.
You pronounce the C with the SS, and is that because it has that little squiggly bit on the bottom of the C? That's why you pronounce it like that. Chorizo. Have we got anything else to say? Now we're all caught up. So we went over the IMR challenge. We went over what we've been up to in the last week. We went over. Oh, we went into a restaurant and we were playing Uno because we're a big family. We were waiting for our food. They asked if we didn't mind waiting half an hour because something wasn't prepared. And
because I had beef Wellington.
Amy had beef Wellington, so we got our Uno
which
out.
Was delicious.
We started playing Uno, and they told us to put the cards away because they didn't have a license for us to play Uno. That was kind of odd.
We've never had that.
We've never
encountered anyone when we've been waiting.
Like you just asked us to wait an extra half an hour, and
then they came over and they said that we can't play cards.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with gambling and stuff.
I think it's a licensing thing, yeah.
But
fair enough, but just odd.
That's new. That's a new license.
LMAO.
They needed a license to play
I don't
cards.
know if it wasn't there. I mean, we were it was an English style pub. The football was on. I think Sporting was playing, Maybe it wasn't the vibe they wanted. We were like the biggest table in there, obviously, with 7 of us. So I don't know. We bought a lot of food, spent a lot of money. So I don't know why they wouldn't let us play around at Uno.
And you can see we're clearly a family just playing Uno. We're not gambling or betting or anything.
We're not gambling for money.
We're literally just trying to play Uno to occupy the children while we wait for our dinner.
Yeah.
Wow.
I made a note of the one thing I really do like, which might seem a little bit odd, is the carts, the trolleys. All 4 wheels on the trolleys turn, don't they? Mm-hmm. They've done it in multiple shops we've been to as well. I really like that. I think it's nice being able to like move the trolley to the shopping cart to the side.
Yeah.
Because in Canada, it's just the back wheels that turn, isn't it? The back wheels swivel.
Right.
And the front wheels are straight. So it's like an odd thing. So you have really good carts here, guys. Just wanted to let you know. If you move to Canada, it's going to suck for shopping carts. Oh, not too sometimes here in Porto. Yeah, we'll always visit the English and the Irish places.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for somewhere that does a really good fry up as
And
well.
a roast. You said you wanted
and a
somewhere.
roast, yeah.
But you was quite excited to find somewhere that does the Indian and stuff close by, hey? Yesterday.
Yeah, we love an Indian, so we've got a nice Indian now. And then we've got our Portuguese meat place that we have regular here, which I always want to go to. The kids don't want to go as much as I want to go because they don't want to spoil it. They don't want to go too much and then not want to go there. But it's really nice. None of them speak any English in there, but we communicate pretty well with them, don't we? Mm-hmm. And we're learning. Like every time we go in there, we know a little bit more to ask a little bit more. So it's quite good. So, but it's so the food in there is great. Firewood. Oh, we got firewood. This is another thing I want to ask you. We got our first load of firewood. We got 1 meter cubed, and the guy brought it in and he delivered it and piled it up in the basement in the crawl space for €50.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to know:
is that reasonable?
Is that reasonable?
Is that what he was asking?
Or is that foreigner price?
That's rude.
You hear all the stories, don't you? I just wanted to know: is that a reasonable price? Seemed pretty reasonable to me. Well, I don't know how long that's going to last.
We would have no idea because we've never bought wood before. We've never had a fire like this before, have we? So
no, and we will do a video on a budget as well, on our how much it's costing us to live in Portugal.
Well, how much we're projecting it to cost.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Yeah, because we have like internet price now. With the firewood, the gas, we've gone through. We didn't have a full can when we got here, did we?
No. We went and bought.
It was a part can. So I'm thinking the gas is going to last about a month, and that cost us €80, 80 Canadian.
The gas.
The gas was 80 Canadian.
34.
Oh, okay.
€34.
Okay, so about 50 Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Firewood was €50, so that's about 80 Canadian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got? Shopping, we've got like a projected thing. We're spending.
But then we'll be able to do an updated one.
Now we have a fridge freezer. We have a big fridge freezer, so we can get more into a routine of buying food. Not like every day going to the store twice a day, because you're obviously going to spend way more money doing that. So we want to get into a bit of a routine. Then we'll be able to do a budget video and actually share, how much it costs. Just for a regular family, a large family.
You can take the comments off too. You don't have to have the comment on there.
No, I can go full view account.
You still got the comment there.
Oh.
You have to show a new one, darling. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you show how old you are when you just click things like that. Like you're not even...
Clicky. Right, guys.
There's more comments come in. You need to read them.
Are you still with Starlink? We are still with Starlink, just because we haven't really had a chance to shop around yet. There's some stuff going on with our phones. Like I still have a Canadian phone number. We need to get rid of that. And then we plan on because our phones are pretty dated. The kids' phones are pretty dated.
The children's ones are, obviously, because when we was in Canada, we would have a 2-year contract. And then when that 2-year contract would end, we would get the newer phones. And then, because the kids have always been like they've not had, they do have contracts, but it was the way it was in Canada.
When we say kids, our older kids, our young kids don't have phones.
Obviously. Well, it's not actually obvious.
Some young kids do. We don't believe in that. But our... I don't think young children should have phones.
We don't need to talk about what we believe in and stuff.
Why?
You can just...
They want to know what we believe in.
I know, but what we're saying is the older children, we had contracts when our contracts expired, the older children would get our like older phones and we would get newer phones. So they have older phones
They get the
that are
hand-me-downs.
now quite old because our phones aren't the newest phones, are they?
Mm.
Not that we care that we need the newest phones, but just every time you renewed your contract, it would work out cheaper to just get a newer phone because that's just like the way they like to.
Costco. I just seen Costco here.
Oh, Costco.
Try to go to larger Pingo. Oh. I'm going to try to say that. Hang on. Pingdorsey. Because you can get bulk packaged meat like Costco for cheaper, and sometimes local butchers are cheaper. Yeah, we do have our favourite restaurant we have here is also a butcher. So
There's a couple of butchers here.
In Canada, my mum and dad and my grandparents, they just bought like a cow, and they just
Half a cow.
and they just you tell them what you want. You want mincemeat, you want burger patties, you want whatever you want, and they'll do whatever you want, and then you get it a lot cheaper because you're buying it in bulk. So,
So what they did was they bought half a cow together, so they had a quarter of a cow each. Right?
Yeah.
And then they bought stand tall freezers, and then
that'll last them forever. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be way cheaper doing like that. We might do something like that. I don't know.
Our fridge freezer now is already full, and we haven't even got anything in it.
Yeah, we will look at different services. Starlink is working now, and it's not a huge deal because my company pays for that because it's I use it for work, so we don't actually pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter to us. But once we have our phone numbers sorted, and we can like cancel those phones, we pay, to give you guys an idea, we pay $70 each, so about €50 for my phone number and an iPhone 14. Amy has an iPhone 14, so old phones.
I don't even know what iPhone it is now.
They're not unlimited. Like you have unlimited data here and stuff. They're not. We don't run out. We have enough to keep us going. But we have, we pay €50 each for those phones. Then the girls they were paying about €10 each for data. They didn't even have phone.
No, it wasn't data.
Yeah, €50 per month. So I pay €50 a month. Amy pays €50 a month. The girls pay 15 Canadian, so about €10 per month.
Theirs wasn't for data.
So it's crazy expensive.
Theirs was just like calling.
Yeah, internet was how much? 150. Mm-hmm. So just for internet at home, you pay 150 Canadian, so that's €100 just for that. We're paying €40. We're paying €40 for Starlink. So I think there's a video on our channel where we talk about all the expenses in Canada. You'll be amazed at how much stuff is there. So it's crazy. That video didn't get any views. No one's interested in
Canada.
The cost of living in Canada. I think it got like 500 views. But it's if you're interested, go and take a look because it's crazy the amount of money you have to pay. Good night. Remember to buy heated mattress pads and keep your sheet dry and bed warm. Really helps with the damp winter. Yeah, we looked at dehumidifiers today at Leroy Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to go.
Didn't know. The reason why we didn't get anything like that is because we really didn't know how much of a square footage they cover, what kind of ones we need to get. Do you get the electrical ones that you plug in? Do we just get ones that sit on the side and collect the water? Like we really have no idea which ones we need to get.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is measure the area, get a big one for upstairs, a big one for downstairs. Do we then have to put ones in our closets as well? Because I noticed they had these bags that you can hang up in your closet and they have like beads in the top and then it collects the water in the bottom.
We
do that as well?
We have no idea.
We've never done this before. Because in Canada, you just go up to the wall, you push the thermostat, and you never have to worry about it again.
Yeah, we have no idea. So if you could advise us
what
is recommended.
But we're going to get heated blankets. I did tell Amy about that, so thanks for that advice.
But that's more things that you need to plug in. They say that electric and that's expensive, so that we're now
it's
having
not
to plug.
Look at our electricity bill in Canada and then compare it to here. It's not.
All 7 of us plugging in heated blankets.
Yeah, look, €50 gets you home internet, 2 or 3 phones with internet and TV. And I know it's wild, isn't it?
Mm.
It's a scam in Canada for sure. We were amazed because we came from England where it's similar. You can spend £35 and you'd have a brand new phone, unlimited everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went from that to paying like TV, satellite TV. I don't even know what you have here, but we have like Sky.
They have Sky in England and they have
we
Sky
have, like,
in Canada.
You have hundreds of satellite channels, whatever.
Yeah.
That was like 150 a month.
It's not Sky in Canada. It's like cable or whatever.
Yeah, cable. That's what it is.
Mm.
But yeah, you'll pay hundreds of dollars for that stuff. It's wild. Secotech.
It's really hot now.
The machine with drainage access. Yeah. We'll buy a bunch of dehumidifiers and €9 for almost unlimited data and minutes. Of course. Yeah, the girl, like that's what we have now. So we all have extra. We just went online and did like a month by month thing until we figure out what we want to do. But we're paying €8.
Mm-hmm.
€8 for unlimited. So it's wild. But we need to get all that stuff sorted. We need to spend some time doing that, and we'll actually get our budget lower and lower, which is what we want to do. We want to lower our expenses.
Yeah.
Lower the stress. Lower. Why not? Hey, I pay $60 for TV, home internet, 3 phones, Amazon Prime, and HBO. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, we still obviously, because we still use our Netflix, Amazon, Disney.
Yeah.
So we're still paying for that service to stream TV and stuff.
But we do have one of those boxes where you get everything on there.
Mm. But we don't even have a TV or anything.
No, we don't even have a TV, guys. No. But we, in Canada, we had TVs in every room and all the different things and everything. The kids had TVs and.
No, they didn't.
Didn't they? No. Levi had a TV.
Yeah,
Levi had a TV.
Levi had a TV because he would use it for gaming, right?
But we had 3. So we had a bonus room, like a entertainment living room on each level. So 3 levels with 3 TVs on. Mm-hmm. We had 80-inch. Like we don't need that stuff. We just cut everything down. Mm-hmm. We're not interested, and we've got so much stuff to do. I don't want to get in the habit of sitting watching TV every night.
He did want to buy a TV.
Yeah, I did.
He did want to buy a TV.
We went into
He did go in a TV in the store and saw a massive TV, and he did want to buy a TV. But we just don't need it right now.
You should get a TV to train your ears to Portuguese. Yeah, we have laptops, so we have watched the odd thing, and me and Penny were watching cartoons the other day, weren't we? Without I was trying to get English subtitles on.
This is when we was in the Airbnb. When we was in the Airbnb in Lisbon, we had obviously the telly on, and
we were watching Portuguese cartoons for hours. Me and Penelope, and we had no idea. Like I was picking up the odd word here and there, so it's working.
And when she heard them say "obrigada," she was like, "That means thank you," and she was picking out words, and she was saying that means this. So that was fun to listen to her say that. But
TVs are cheap like electronics and stuff is cheap in Canada, cheaper than here. Like you can buy a really big TV for a lot cheaper than you can here, for sure.
And even when we was trying to find because we've bought an upholstery cleaner to clean because the house that we're in is furnished and stuff. So we just wanted to go around and
blitz it,
clean it and stuff. When we bought the upholstery cleaner, it was a lot more money than what we paid in Canada when we had one. So some things are quite expensive that way, right? Like electrical stuff and that.
Sorry, I was just reading comments.
That's okay.
What did you say?
I said some things like electrical stuff, like when we bought the upholstery cleaner, the one that we bought here was a lot more money than the one we bought in Canada. Mm-hmm. Even though there was the exact same thing. Like electrical, some of the stuff has worked out to be quite a bit more money than what it would have been for us in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but in terms of the stuff that really matters, houses, utilities, our gas was I
We
gas,
paid gas and
water,
electric.
and sewer. You pay for sewer, you pay for water, you pay for gas, you pay electric. It was how much a month?
Well, we paid gas and electric bill together, and it was 350
A month,
Canadian.
So probably about 280 euros for gas and electric,
Mhm.
and then water and sewer. How much was that?
Like 150.
150. So about 100 euros for water. So here, you guys, like if our wood's 50 a month, our gas is 30. Our gas is 35 a month. We're not even using solar. We've got solar here. We're not even using it. We're just using the gas, the boiler.
We can't because the
Not
fuse.
working. Yeah.
The fuse keeps going on fire.
And then it's just
we don't know about the water and the electric yet because we haven't received the bills for them. So
the stuff that matters though, that's like a monthly expense, is a lot lower. So you guys have it a lot better here for that sort of thing. But yeah.
Read these because I can't read them. My eyes.
Cable television gives access to many British channels. I brought a good.
I have been listening to the
€950. Okay, if you got 100-inch here for 950 euros, 8K full internet, then send me the link. Because I've got a brilliant spot for a 100-inch TV.
Doesn't need a massive TV. When we was
before we decided to move here,
I was about to say that.
it was like 10 years of me saying, "Oh, can I get a big TV? Big TV." I got an 85.
Brett,
was it an 85 inch?
It was never. Can I get this? Can I get this? Because I would have. Why are you saying like
you don't
I wasn't
need
let
it?
you?
You don't need it. You'd always say I don't need it. Anyway, I got an 85 inch, and this was like a month before we decided to move. Like we had no intention of moving anywhere. Got the TV, set it all up, got all the lights on the back, so it done the colours that were on the thing. It was like awesome. And then we decided we wanted to move. So luckily we sold it for we only lost like $300 on it, but that's a good deal though. 950 euros. That's what, probably about 1,200, 1,300 Canadian. I don't know. That's quite big.
I've been listening to get back to them saying listen to the TV and stuff. I've been listening to the radio and stuff in Portuguese. When I've been in the car, I've been literally listening to the Portuguese radio stuff, listening to the people talk and stuff.
Village. You can buy a TV premium here for 2,000.
What's a TV premium? What's that mean?
Like a good TV.
Oh, okay.
He usually speaks in. I appreciate you speaking in English on this on the live. You usually comment in Portuguese, and I think you're an insurance guy, so we probably need to connect. If you want to message me, we need some insurance.
Medical insurance.
Yeah, we need different insurance. We need
car insurance,
medical insurance, a bunch of different insurance. I remember you mentioning you did insurance, and we still think it's expensive. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, go and watch that Canada video. I can get some views on there because we've only got like 500 views on there. But it will make you feel a lot better how much you're paying. Put it that way. Air in your house, old school, is the cheapest way to cut down damp and don't need to dehumidise. I think, unless to help with dry and washing if you don't have covered bit. Yeah, we do have a covered area, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we were like, the other day it was really hot outside, and then I opened the kitchen window and there was like a freezing cold breeze coming out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. So we haven't got used to when it's hot, open the windows, let the heat in, let the cold out, doing that sort of thing. When it's really hot, have the shutters closed so the heat can't get in. Like, we're not even into that.
Yeah, we don't know how that works and stuff yet. So
yeah,
we've
got to figure it out. But we're getting there, guys. Whenever electricity with solar, our last month bill was €30, and most of that was taxes. Yeah, that's fantastic. When we build, where everything will be super high efficient. It'll be super high efficient. So, being a plumber, we'll have underfloor and we'll use solar and all that stuff as well. I want to get Starlink to my parents in Portugal. Starlink to my parents in Portugal. They live in a remote place without mobile reception. What is your review? it's great. Starlink. It took me a couple of because the house here has like big stone walls and stuff. We had to get some extenders. So boosters. I just got cheap boosters. Could probably get better ones. Would be a little bit better, but everyone's got internet. We're on doing a live.
Mm-hmm.
The guys are watching it downstairs. We've had no issues going out or nothing, have we? So Starlink has been great, and we're by Arganil. I think it depends on where you are, but as long as it took me a little bit just to set it up and get it angled, but it's very simple to set up, and we've had no issues. And it's €40, so compared to what we're used to paying, it's very cheap. Don't go to Media Market, okay? Starlink, I'm here. You need health insurance for sure. Perfect, yeah. Reach out to us via Messenger, or I will reach out to you, and we'll speak about that. Because we have 4 months health insurance, well, 3 months now. We're actually going to have it set up for when we go for our appointment, aren't we?
Probably.
Yeah. They have good promotion. Media Market, they have good promotions. Keep an eye out for Media Market promotions. I bought my 100-inch cheap for $9.50. I'm looking at you now. 2 big heads.
Wow.
Oh, perfect. Like a cinema. You had to get the whole... Oh, that's funny. Media Market's closing.
Oh,
Probably
no.
some good closing sales. We went past another place you guys recommended today, Radio Popular. Anyway, guys, it's 11 o'clock. We've been on here. It's the longest live stream ever. If you're still watching, you haven't liked and subscribed, do that. Do all that lovely YouTube
Was
stuff.
there any questions you wanted to ask?
I think I've asked a bunch here. We asked about Halloween. We asked about... What else did we ask? If 50
You
euros.
did ask that. They said that's pretty reasonable.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
They said I think they said that actually it's a good price.
Oh, perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, and if we order 2, I think it's a little bit cheaper. So next time I'm going to get 2 meters cubed or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last. Honestly, I've got to figure out how to use the log burners as well. So that's going to be fun. So I've never done that
Very
before.
fun.
So we'll have to get YouTube out. Yeah, time to sleep. Thank you very much. I use Medicare for health insurance. Medicare, that's what we used, didn't it, before? Must be a big
Canada,
big company. Yeah, we just want whatever covers all of us for everything, and we need travel, stuff like that. I don't know what is available, but we're going to need car insurance as well. We're going to need house rent. We should probably have rent insurance, shouldn't we? Who knows? No big questions this week, guys. I'm sure I asked a bunch here that we'll get answers for. Boa noite. You have a fantastic evening. What?
Oh, I was just going to say I can't bother.
What?
Nothing.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching.
And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe.
How do I shut this down on here? And we'll get better using this software. But I think it was good. Being able to share the comments, I think that was a nice little touch there. But and the little intro thing.
He was very excited about it. He said that tonight is...
I think what I have to do is have the little preview screen that we're watching you on, and I have to have it open on YouTube.
Oh, God.
What? She's tired.
Keep
She's
going.
tired, chat. We've got to put her to bed.
Okay, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful evening.